If you're posting haircut pictures and hoping for new clients, there's a better way. I'm going to show you how to make your social media into a client generating machine. And this is straight out of my playbook I made just for barbershops. So if that's you, just keep watching. All right. So if you're following this series, then you know that we already dove into the offer, what you want to sell to people and what kind of person you want to sell to, what prices you want to charge. We went through all that in offer. And then we did lead generation. So we did getting people to know about your stuff, how you do that, and what to do once they already are interested. Now we have to do what I call a content ecosystem. You need to make something that gets people to learn more about you and what you do intimately and just kind of differentiate yourself from other people and other shops in the area. I call this lead nurture. This is a lot of just business education stuff, but you're really just using social media to blow up your shop. And what I call this is making a content ecosystem. And to make a content ecosystem, you really just need to produce content and have conversations with people that are interested in your stuff. It's two simple things. Okay, I'm going to go into fine detail right now. So let's go. First, you just showcase your skills. A lot of barbershop Instagram accounts already know how to do this. They're like, been there, done that. Cool. Everybody's doing that. Take pictures of your haircuts. But what people aren't doing is nobody's adding their location of their shop and where they got the haircut. If you aren't doing hashtags that are relevant to your area or what your people, your customers are interested in, then you might as well just not post at all, honestly. You also need to add popular sounds. People love the sounds. They'll click on the sounds and look at the videos all on one sound on social media. So add a sound to it. Add a cool song that you like, something that's the vibe of your shop. And then you can tag people if you want. If the customer's cool with it and you just say, hey, can I tag you in a post? They'll be like, yeah. I've done that before with people I get my haircut from. So, and then lastly, too, you don't want to do this all the time, but you want to write a call to action in the caption. So the caption, you just say, hey, book now, or DM me if you're interested in this thing. You just say something like that, and it'll get people to do what you want. Okay, so people already know about showcasing their skills. Everybody can show off their skills. Now, even less people are doing this. They're not providing proof and testimonials. So if you have a website or if you have a Google account, chances are your shop is getting testimonials or it's getting reviews. Now you might be getting a lot of 5-star reviews. And if you just have it on Google, then you could be utilizing this a lot better. So what you should do is just screenshot all of these 5-star reviews and put them into all these places. Put it on your website, put it on all of your social medias, in the highlight reels, and even print it out and just put it on a wall. Just print out and post all of them on your wall inside your shop, and people will be like, whoa, what the heck? You have a lot of reviews. And then they'll see they're all 5 stars and they'll be like, whoa. You want your followers, like when you post it on social media, you want your followers to have a sore thumb by the end of the time that they're clicking through all of your highlight reels, because you should have that many reviews. Next, just take a video with somebody who uses your stuff, your services, and is happy, and you just ask them to talk about what your experience is like at the shop. So if you just let them have the space to talk, they'll just say good things about you, and that's always good for your shop. It's a very powerful video to have on your social media page too. And then lastly too, for proof that you are a good shop and you're busy, you want to show people that you're in demand. So when your shop's busy, just take a picture of all the full chairs. Something worth doing. So the next thing that you want to do is provide value posts to show your barbering expertise. So you're the expert. You know a lot of things that other people don't. If you look at the shops that are doing well in your area, you're going to notice that they aren't even in the business of cutting hair. If you're trying to scale your shop, you aren't in the business of cutting hair. You're in the business of marketing and sales. And a lot of shop owners, there's a chance that you don't have some sort of business education and you don't know how to sell or do marketing, or you just don't have the time. These are things that need to be done in order to be like the shop down the street that has thousands of followers on Instagram and always is booked and there's always people in the door. If you're running a shop then you need to be in the business of marketing and sales if you want to scale your shop. And one way to do this is to cater this in your content, cater to this audience. So provide value posts. Look at what the shops in the area that are doing well are doing. They're posting, hey, this is how you do a fade tutorial and quick hair hack. Do this, X, Y, and Z if you have this kind of hair. Just tips that the audience doesn't know. You need to act as if they're stupid because chances are they really are just, they have no idea about hair. They don't know how to take care of themselves. And another thing you want to do in your content is build a brand for your shop. Give the shop a personality. If it's just you in the shop, then you just got to be you. And that's enough just to capture the whole vibe of the shop. And if you want it to have like some sort of separate personality, if you want it to be something separate from just you and how you act, then here's some strategies to help do that. You show the coloring of your shop, the aesthetic, attach it to a logo. Always show the logo in your content, and just take a video of the environment that you want your shop to look like. So show the moments that make you special and unique to the audience when you're compared to other shops in the area. I'll give you an example of this. So one of my clients, he loves helping out children in the community. He's just really big on being a positive impact for kids that maybe they don't have some sort of father figure in the area. What he does is he just fools around with the kids. So moms will bring in their children to get a haircut, and he'll just fool around with them. So he has a basketball he likes to hoop. He just dribbles around, chases the kid around, and the mom just takes a video of him doing this without him even noticing. And she ended up sending it to him, and he sent that to me, and I was just like, dude, we should get this onto your social media. This is exactly the type of person that you want to see your stuff. You want to bring in kids, and kids have parents. The parents are on social media. Post that video, and he did. I posted it on the social media for him, and the people who commented are just like moms. They're like, oh my god, that's so cute. The mom actually commented on the video too. It was awesome. So that just shows, if you post the kind of environment you want, then the social media algorithms will just find those people for you. It's so powerful. So show those moments. And lastly too, when you tell people to come and buy your stuff, they're going to hit you with, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, oh, I'm super busy. Like, you should overcome these objections in your content. Tell them, hey, this is why you need to get a haircut every single 2 weeks, why you need to look sharp. Salespeople, you need to look sharp so you can close more deals, so you feel more confident. These kind of things this is kind of what you want to do in your messaging. And you want to make it speak their language, like talk how they want to talk. Okay, so you get the whole posting content thing. Now you need to respond to all of the reviews that you get, good or bad. And this is part of just having conversations with people who are interested in what you have. Respond to every single review you get, thank them, tell them how much their feedback means. Respond to all the comments you get, good or bad. Just keep your notifications on, like their comment whenever they do it, and just respond. Tell them to, hey, hit me up in the DMs if you want to hear more, or just get the conversation going. Let them know that they can message you. So always be like, hey, my inbox is open. Just make it a welcoming environment, because at the end of the day, barbershops want to be welcoming to the community. Answer any and every single question that people have while you're cutting their hair, or when you're posting. If they just post in the comments, hey, how do you do this? Or can I hear more about this? I want to hear more about your offer. And it's just a way that you can build trust with people. It shows that you're in the pocket. It shows that you're there. You're meeting them where they're at, and you're there to help. Always pitch them in private, though. Whenever you're going to give them your offer, or give them a discount, or give them the free lineup thing, don't do it in public. Just send it over the DMs. Do it in person while you're cutting them already. And just offer it as a solution to a problem that they tell you about. Okay, so if they're like, man, I'm just so pressed on time, and hey, I actually have a subscription that just lets you come in whenever you want, priority booking, and you save money too at the end of the month. They'll be like, oh, okay, let me just book right now. Just do it in private. And then when you do all of this, you're still going to get hit with objections. They're going to tell you reasons why they don't want to buy your stuff. It's your job to just be convicted and overcome it in the best way. Put this into your content, like I said earlier, and just write down all of these objections, because you're going to get a lot of the same ones. People are going to think, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, it won't work for me, or I'm not willing to do all that. Just give them no reason to say no. And lastly, too, when you're putting all of this information out, you're going to get a lot of people giving you feedback. So be a super active listener to what everybody says. Okay, so listen when they don't say anything. Listen when they stop talking. Listen when they're in a good or bad mood. Listen when they have anything to say about your shop or nothing to say. Read between the lines. This is super important because if somebody's saying, "Ah, man, sorry, I'm just too busy," you just think, "Man, everybody in the area is so busy." It's probably just because they don't see how valuable your thing is. So that's a you problem. And then you can fix that. So once you have this audience primed and just ready to book an appointment or just to buy, you have to actually get them to do it. So this is where it gets a little bit easier, and I'm going to break it down in the next video. Okay, so stay tuned and go to the next video so you can figure out how to do this.